The Nkomazi Local Municipality in Mpumalanga is concerned by the high rate of young girls being impregnated by older men. This follows reports of cases of girls as young as 12 years old falling pregnant by older men in Mjejane village on the border with Mozambique. A concerned resident, Innocent Madonsela, has submitted a signed petition by more than 3,000 residents to the Human Rights Commission. Mjejane village is a poor community situated just less than 50 kilometers from the Lebombo border post separating Mpumalanga and Mozambique. To discuss this matter further, we're now joined virtually by Innocent Madonsela and the Nkomazi Local Municipality spokesperson Cyril Ripinga. A very good morning to you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us and a warm welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning to you also.
Good stuff. Now, Mr. Madonsela, I'm going to start with you. Older men are said to be taking advantage of the young girls and are able to get away with such acts by paying a fine to the girl's family in a form of what? A cultural practice called impregnated. Tell us more about this practice.
So this is a practice that was actually meant for people of age of maturity. But we've realized that over the years, older men are taking advantage of young girls, and then they are justifying their crimes and their wrongdoings in the name of culture called funelani, whereby they'll pay, let's say they would wrong a girl who's under 16 because according to the law already that's statutory rape, and there's other laws against humanity. So in order for them to justify their crimes, they will quickly go to the girl's family or to the tribal council and pay a small fee. Sometimes the fee can be as little as 100 rand, and it's called funelani. So the moment they pay that fee, it means like even on our side that we cannot do anything because of the girl's family. By receiving that fee, they are consenting to that girl being taken as a wife or as a girlfriend to these older men. Then from that, we cannot really build a case.
This is absolutely abhorrent and diabolical. I mean, it begs the question, why would the girl's family allow such? I mean, you've been receiving a lot of complaints from community members. What are they saying about this?
The community members, some of them, their eyes are starting to be open. As I've said, this has been a practice over the years. You know, it didn't start today. And it has happened to their mothers, and it's probably... It's the third generation thing. So until probably now, their eyes were not open. This petition in 2 weeks, it has been signed by over like 11,000 people now, from 3,000 to 11,000. So it's an awareness. People are seeing that it's not a norm. You know, some people when they come to our country, they see our state of living as if we are living in poverty. So even these people, they didn't see their state. Like my community, they didn't see the state of this young girl, that this was wrong. This girl should be in school, until we decided to stand against it and then show them the importance of young girls going to school and being educated and not being taken to marriage. Being married is not an scapegoat. You know, sending your child off as little as 100 rand, even if 500, even if it's 1,000 rand, they deserve more than that. You know.
Mr. Ripinga, let me also bring you into this conversation. Now, the Nkomazi Local Municipality says the practice is a concern. So what have you done about this matter?
Yeah, definitely it's a very disheartening concern. We have been alerted by members of the community about this issue where young girls, school-going girls who are teenagers, get impregnated by older men. And this makes us to be worried because these girls will leave school at the end of the day. They don't have any future. We have been alerted by a number of community members about such incidents. As a municipality, we are embarking on a campaign now to educate our communities about this issue, because our concern primarily is about the future of these young children who are impregnated in almost all the villages within the jurisdiction of the municipality.
Mr. Ripinga, you lost me there when you say you're educating the community about this practice. What exactly are you educating them on?
Look, our primary concern is the issue of these young girls who leave school due to pregnancy. After they get pregnant, they don't have any future. They have to leave school and they have to look after their children. This issue is very prevalent in some of the villages within the jurisdiction of the municipality. Now, as a municipality, we've embarked on a campaign to tell the community about this practice that is stealing the future of young children within the municipality.
I'm still not getting you. You are telling the members about this particular practice that Mr. Madonsela said has been there for years. So what exactly are you doing to curb this practice? Have you engaged the police on this matter? Because sleeping with a girl as young as 12 years old is a statutory rape. That is rape on its own. Have you engaged some of the cultural or experts, leaders about this particular practice and, for purposes of doing away with it? What exactly have you done?
Look, we know about this practice, but now young children are part of this problem. That becomes our concern. We are engaging with the traditional leaders. We've got about 7 to 8 traditional leaders within the municipality. And these are some of the headmen are some of the people who are still doing this practice. Allowing this practice to happen within their villages, where these teenagers, are engaged in such an activity, that gives us a serious concern. As it has been indicated, a teenager at the age of 16 falling pregnant at that particular age, that particular teenager has to leave school, and at the end of the day, what we have to do as a municipality is to talk to the headmen who allow this practice within their jurisdiction to conscientize them about the future of these young children.
Mr. Ripinga, I get the feeling that the municipality is trivializing this matter. You're saying that the municipality is aware that some of the traditional leaders are enabling this practice, and all you're telling me is that you're just telling them to stop. Why are you not calling it out as it is? It is a criminal practice, sleeping with a girl who is under the age of 18. Why are you not calling the traditional leaders out?
Look, what we have been informed about the past few weeks has been the issue of young girls. In the past, this practice has been going on, but it was not about young children. When we had to dig deeper, we found out that as we speak now, young children are part of this practice, and that makes us to be a bit worried. We have been informed by community members that in some areas within their villages, this is going on, where young children leave school, where they have been impregnated by older men. And at the end of the day, no one takes responsibility. There has been a number of engagements with traditional leaders in the past, but this the issue of young children was not so ripe like it is now. That made us to come up to say that no, but if young children are engaged in this practice, then we have to stand up. The other issue, particularly in that area of Mjejane, where this issue is very prevalent, we found out that a number of these young children are from the neighboring countries. As you will understand, that our municipality is bordering both Mozambique and Swaziland. These young children will come from these neighboring countries. They come here in South Africa, and they not having proper documentation, they leave school early, then they start to engage in sexual activities with truck drivers, and they fall pregnant. And that is also another factor that has that has come into play within the municipality.
Yeah, Mr. Madonsela, let me also bring you in. Let's talk about the modus operandi. How do these older men lure these girls into sleeping with them?
Because with money, because of our village is also like poverty stricken, we only have one school, one government school, which is from first grade to ninth grade. It's a combined school. So some of these children, they don't have space to go to school. And then obviously they can't be employed. They're not employable. And then that leads to them being loaded by these truck drivers, money, and then alcohol and probably a nice dress here and there, and then they think this is the future. But some of them, that will they'll be taking, most of them, not even some, most of them they'll be taking advantage of. And we've already, tomorrow we'll be going to the Human Rights Council in Nelspruit, whereby we are going to be submitting a memorandum so that the Human Rights Council will be able to investigate this matter further and give us the statistics. Yesterday I was speaking to even Mr. Cyril Ripinga, whereby we engaged with the CEO of Tonga Hospital and Shongwe Hospital, whereby between the two hospitals a month there's 1,000 beds. Like in Tonga, I think it's 600 beds, and in Shongwe, it's 400 beds a month. Majority of these beds, they are teenagers. So we have probably 800 new beds that are teenagers every month. That is happening in our Nkomazi villages. And we still have midwives. There are children who get undocumented and then they're giving birth at home. We'll never know about the statistics. We'll never know about these children. We'll never know about those who don't become mothers, who would get would opt for an abortion. So there's still those, and abortions, there's not even an abortion clinic here. So they are doing it via back doors. We don't even have those statistics. All those girls are being at risk of getting infections or getting ill. And then, again, the spread of STIs, HIV and AIDS, it still continues.
All right, Mr. Ripinga, now there's a petition signed by more than 3,000 residents that was sent to the Human Rights Commission, as we've just heard from Mr. Madonsela. Does this petition have the backing of the municipality?
Can you come again? I missed you.
As we've just heard from Mr. Madonsela, that there is a petition that was signed by more than 3,000 residents and has been submitted to the Human Rights Commission. So does this petition have the backing of the municipality?
No, definitely we support this initiative by Mr. Madonsela. I spoke to him yesterday where we said that we fully support this initiative by Mr. Madonsela. Look, we are worried as a municipality, as we have indicated earlier on, that young children are now part of this bigger problem within the jurisdiction of the municipality. And we cannot fold our arms to say that Mr. Madonsela can go there alone. We'll definitely support him and other NGOs who are part of this initiative.
All right, gentlemen, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Madonsela and Mr. Ripinga. We do appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much, Simpiwe, and to the Morning Live viewers. Continue to look the petition, Stop the Learning, and then it's on change.org.
All right, great stuff. Thank you so much for that. That was Cyril Ripinga, Nkomazi Local Municipality spokesperson, and Innocent Madonsela, a concerned Mjejane resident, speaking to us about the high rate of young girls being impregnated by older men in Mjejane in Mpumalanga.